I'm about to say something hella controversial, but it needs to be said. But let's get into this video and then we'll talk about it.
I totally understand your frustration, and I'm so sorry that you feel that way.
So you know how to not be rah-rah with a black man, but as soon as you get with a white man, you want to try to act calmly in your communication skills. Make that make sense, please. Because y'all are looking at it as if you don't know how to communicate with a black man because the fact that you are getting checked by a black man, and a white man don't know how to check you because he doesn't have the cultural context and depth to even know how to come for you when you need to be come for. But I really just have a question for you black women is why is it that when a white man is doing the exact same shit that a black man does, especially when he is portraying a black man's persona, a black man's energy, y'all all ready to be like, ooh, drop your fucking panties. Please make that make sense. Because when a white boy is listening to the exact same music as a fucking black boy, all of a sudden, you know, he's swagged, he's cultured, right? He gets me, right? We tapped in, right? But when you hear a black man doing the exact same thing, oh my God, he's ghetto. Oh my God, he needs to like grow up. Oh my God, he needs to be educated. This, that, and the third. Like, what? The fact that some of you black women don't realize how anti-black you are, because it doesn't make sense when y'all sit here and talk about, I love my black skin, right? I love being a black girl, whatever the case may be. But then you go after white boys that are literally pursuing the fucking black energy. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all are not being soft with these white men because they're treating you better. You're only being soft with these white men because they're white and you expect them to treat you better. But you're not even realizing that this white man got his whole entire personality off of a black man. I'm about to say something that's hella controversial. So if you do not have the emotional capacity, right? If you don't have the intellectual capacity, right, to like actually pay attention and listen to understand instead of listening to respond out of emotion, if I have triggered you, right? This video is not for you, okay? I am seeing this come across my FYP so much, and it cracks me up in a way because of the fact that I am one black woman who used to date white men. And sometimes when I see some of you black girls that come on this app and y'all are showing off your little white men, right? I can peep very much who's doing it out of a materialistic thing to just show off the fact that like, hey, I got chosen by a white man, I'm good over here, whatever the case may be, right? But you're actually not coming from a genuine place of love. Oop, I said it. I don't think a lot of you guys really actually understand white men and how they view us as black women. I'm gonna be the first to admit it. Like I said before, I've been around white men my entire life. I've heard some things, I've seen some things, I know some things, okay? And of course, I know some of y'all gonna be like, well, not all white men, It's the same shit y'all do when it comes to black men. So don't even come in my comment section trying to be like that, okay? Because I'm gonna call you out and you're gonna look real, real stupid, okay? Going into what I'm talking about, because I'm talking about white men right now and black women. I'm not even talking about black men. Don't even bring them in my comment section. I'm talking about white men and black women, okay? Some of y'all don't even know why y'all have been picked by white men because of the fact that you come from such a low vibrational, low functioning, right? Wanting to be chosen, right? Unhealed version of yourself, and they can spot that shit fucking miles away. How many of y'all continuously say, who is dealing with white men? How many of y'all have said, oh my God, a white man treats me better than a black man? It's because they know. They know what to do. That's going to get you to crawl for them. They know what to say that's going to get you to submit to them. I'm so glad that this black man brought this to my attention and gave me even a bigger perspective on how some of y'all really do move and think when it comes to y'all dealing with white men. Because unfortunately, we do have a lot of y'all in the black community, I'm talking to black women, who think that white men are better than black men because of how you're being treated. But you actually don't understand the actual history and why this white man is treating you the way that you are wanting to be treated. The ones that come on this app and they talk about their experience, or they even are talking about them as they are dating a white person, a white man, and the things that they say that this white man is doing, you can just tell in the face that they act like he came to a gift from God, right? He just dropped down the sky and this white man is the best white man and whatever the case may be. And y'all don't realize the fact that it's all part of the fucking game that they play towards black women. White men know our history as black women. White men know what we truly desire and how we are when it comes to black men and them not giving us what we truly desire, right? Y'all come on this app constantly on a day-to-day basis and spew the negativity about black men so that white men, right, are peeping this shit, right? And they're like, oh, well, all I got to do is just do this part. Oh my God, he opened the door for me. Oh my God, he took me to Barbados. Oh my God, he brought me a Rolex. Oh my God, he brought me a Range Rover, right? These white men know that a lot of y'all have not had this, right? So they use it to get to you. I don't know how many white men would try to give me materialistic things, and I'm looking at them like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I thought, you would really like this. I've been on a cruise. You don't need to give me a cruise. Like, oh, you have? Why are you shocked that I've been on a fucking cruise? Where did you think I lived? In the cotton fields? Like, come on, let's keep it a buck. And I'm not saying this as an ungrateful thing, but I'm saying this as a way that a lot of y'all don't even peep the fact that they're giving this shit because they think that you've never even had it. They think that you are so low, right? That you've never even seen what a white person can do for you. Every single time I come on this app and I see a interracial couple, as far as a black woman and a white man, the first thing I notice is always it's materialistic. The way that she's dressed, right? The type of background that she's in, right? The fucking video that she used that, I just came across a woman who was talking about my man gave me pasta and lobster, and she has a white man. Hello? Y'all talk about being oppressed so much, but yet y'all continue to feed into the oppressor and what the oppressor is giving you because of the fact that y'all think y'all are so oppressed and he's paying attention to you. Oh, a black man never opened the door for you? Oh, a black man never, really told you you're beautiful? Oh, a black man, da-da-da. Okay, I know exactly what to do to get to y'all. And y'all fucking are weak in the knees. I've been around so many black women that as soon as a white man gives her a compliment, oh my God, you would have thought the Nile River woke up. Like, it's insane. But as soon as a black man was to give her a compliment, it's thank you with an attitude. Like, y'all haven't peeped this shit yet, and then maybe a lot of y'all don't want to because of the fact that y'all want to continue to think that they're the ones that are going to save y'all. I hate to break it to a lot of y'all, but these white men do not like y'all. Like, they don't really like y'all. They like the fact that they have somebody who looks at them as if they're all, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all do look at, especially if you're in a relationship with them, a lot of y'all do look at them as if they are the top of the top, right? And if we know our fucking history, they've always thought that they were the top of the top. So the fact that a white man has a black woman who is actually making them feel and look as if they are the top of the top, how do you fucking think that that white man's going to treat you and continuously treat you to have you stay stuck with your oppressor? This is going to ruffle some feathers. I already know. But I'm going to talk about this a lot more because it needs to be talked about. Because I am one black woman who has dealt with white men, and a lot of the shit that I can tell y'all, I hope a lot opens up your guys' fucking minds. Because it's not what y'all think it is. And the ones that come on this app in those type of relationships, I'm not saying that I know them, but I'm telling y'all, it's not what you think it is. It's really not. That's all I'm going to say right now. All right, y'all, I'm hella about to ruffle some feathers with this video, but let's get into it and we gonna talk about it, okay? Disclaimer, I don't give a damn about what anybody says. I'm saying what I say and I mean what I say, okay? Let's watch this video.
As members of the Soft Black Wives Club, we just celebrate anything. And tonight, we celebrate the fact that we're both Libras, we're both beautiful black women in an interracial marriage. We're both soft black wives, stress-free, put up and out the way. Ain't nobody coming to us as a woman about our husbands. Keisha wants us to find more friends for the club. I personally think it should be all interracial couples or age gap. I tell her, girl, a lot of women don't like the women that live a soft life. So they gotta be living a soft life too. So who wanna join our club? We can do like a group date to all the best restaurants in Las Vegas. We can meet at the country club for golf, tennis, or pickleball.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. So why is it that resistance shows up when he's black, but submission shows up when he's white? Because if a white man tells you, I got it, you don't have to worry about it, y'all just sit back all giggly and be like, ooh, that's bae, right? But when a black man says, I got it, you don't have to worry about it, y'all want to sit there and talk about, I don't need no man, I'm independent. So y'all are feminists until Brad the Bare Minimum shows up. Got it. There's oftentimes this unspoken power dynamic between black men and black women just based off the fact that how society has put us underneath this pressure cooker of racism, gender roles, and all this stuff. So we're always constantly kind of looking at each other for that control, that validation, that respect, or whatever the case may be. But when a black man steps into leadership, y'all don't see protection, y'all see actual competition. Let's talk about it. Because I don't think a lot of you guys realize that nobody's trying to control you, sis. You just not used to someone else being in the front view of your own reflection. But all of a sudden, when you get with a white man, submission looks like softness and control looks like security. It's not always about what's being said, it's about who's saying it. Let's be all the way fucking for real. And be honest with yourself. Is it safety or is it supremacy in the soft voice that y'all getting it from? Soft life isn't something that's wrapped in European. Let me make that very fucking clear, right? You don't get femininity off of just being with a white boy. Let me make that very fucking clear, okay? Femininity isn't something that white men just unlock, okay? Y'all be handing this over to white people because you think the power dynamic between them is going to benefit you more than it is with a black man. Let's be all the way fucking for real, right? The real challenge is a lot of you black women don't know how to be soft with someone who reflects your struggles, but instead y'all try to go after someone who gives you the escape. So when y'all date a black man, you have that shared trauma, the same struggle, or whatever the case may be, right? So it's not love that you're seeing, it's survival that you're seeing. And a lot of y'all start to battle with that control because you've never felt safe in your blackness. But a white man doesn't reflect your wounds, he reflects access, he reflects peace, he reflects safety, right? So y'all feel like y'all live in the soft life, not because he's better, but because of his whiteness is what y'all equate to safety. He's not softer, sis. I hate to break it to you. It's the fact that y'all don't expect him to hurt you the exact same way. So y'all associate whiteness with worthiness and blackness with battle. But let me ask y'all, why is submission so easy when the skin is pale, but he's got to work 10 times hard like he's got to get a degree when his skin is melanin? So it's not even about the man, it's about what you assume his intentions mean just based off of his skin color. So if your softness is dependent on his whiteness, is it truly softness or is it internalized survival mode dressed up in femininity? Y'all not healed, sis. Y'all just taking a vacation from your own reflection. Y'all said let her cook, right? All right, let's get into it.
That Aquafina make them boys wanna wife me. The type of girl you want that you want to my bubble girl. The type of girl you want that you want to my bubble girl. I'm the type of girl you want to take to your mind.
Now I want to get into some of these comments. Friend, it's not getting split up, but that's okay. No, I swear. Y'all together just living separately. Now you sound like him. Bro, go get your... Hope TikTok brings me back when they're back together. This is sweet. Go get your man. Yeah, he deserves a second chance. He already used it up. Huh. Oh, man, it's 2025. The past is the past. Like, maybe give him one more chance, just one. He had one. He's a good man, Savannah. Meanwhile, all my baby daddy said was thanks for holding it down. That's a good man, Savannah. Oh, this is a good one. He's clearly a great person, but they don't fit romantically. How the fuck you know he's a great person? He doesn't have to be a horrible person for them not to be together, but clearly something didn't align. How do you know it wasn't his fault? How do you know he didn't cheat? I'm glad you all can still be friends. Take the gifts and go find your husband. Sometimes people can be a good person, but not a good partner. How the fuck y'all continuously think that this is a good person? You don't know nothing about this man. All right, sis, I got a question to ask the black woman because I'm really trying to understand how y'all continuously clown each other when y'all trying to tell a sis not to stay with a black man, but instead, y'all want to turn into a therapist when a white man is doing the exact same type of dirt. Nah, let's talk about it because the minute Brad cheats, it says he's working on himself. Give him some time. He bought you some flowers. He didn't mean it, right? But the minute Jamal does it, it's stand up queen, have some self-respect, niggas ain't shit, right? I'm really trying to understand, is the betrayal less painful because of the fact that he's pale, or was it the Birkins that softened the blow? I'm not even trying to be funny, but y'all do realize that's internalized bias, right? It's disguised as advice, but deep down is we expect trash from black men and we hope white men do better. So when they fumble, we call it healing, we call it growth, right? Sis, I hate to break it to you, it's the same game, but just in a different jersey. I'm all for going where you love, but don't confuse lighter skin tone with better behavior. And don't move the goalpost just because an apology came with blue eyes and a wrap box and flowers.